All right, guys. People can see me. I don't know if you can see me if I was fishing over here. Let me turn this over a little bit. All right, we are live. 17 seconds in. I don't know how the service is going to be. I mean, it looks good on my end, but we are at Lake Champlain, and it's northern Lake Champlain. If anybody wants to know, I'm not going to give exact locations, but if you've ever been up here, you could probably figure it out once you see around. But we're after bass. I've caught a couple already so far, and a bunch of big perch. But I figured I'd start live early because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it later, so we'll see. I'm going to go as long as I can. I got 100% battery life, and service seems to be fine, so we'll see what happens. I know everybody's probably at work mostly. We got one person on, just starting. We got people. All right, so we're gonna do some fishing here. See what we can do. Get us turned around. We're gonna be fishing this rocky point, and they should be stacked up pretty good, I think. My active target's not working up front because my Ethernet cable is junk. Works great at the steering wheel though, which really helps me from here. But if you guys have any questions, anything like that, just go ahead and ask. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm not really familiar with all this stuff. If I'm going to be able to see any questions pop up or not. But yeah, let me know where you're from if there's anybody watching from anywhere else, like out of state. I'll try to check back a little bit here and there. See if anybody wrote anything. I get most people probably are at work or whatever, but gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Nice snag right there already. No, this is a big rock pile right here, and we're right on top of it right now. And I get snagged probably about, I don't know, 9 out of 10 times I cast to it. We're throwing a tube bait right now, and this place is real snaggy, so you're gonna see me probably set the hook on some snags for sure. But when in doubt, set the hook, they say. Sometimes they just grab these baits and that's it. You're gonna see some definitely gonna see some big old yellow belly perch right here that I get too. Like right now, I'm getting a bite from one. Yeah, I got him. I'm pretty sure it's a perch, but who knows? No, that's not a perch. That's a bass, guys. All right, our first bass on live. I wish he was on this side of the boat, but I don't know. You guys can't see me very good, but that's okay. We'll get him over here for a second. Oh, that's an all right one. All right, guys, look at that. We only got one person watching. That's I don't know, 3 1/4 probably. That's what I'm using. Nice tube, just a little Bass Pro tender tube. So first smallmouth on live today. Nice one though. All right, let's throw him back. All right, next. So that fish bit like a perch. That's why I thought it was gonna be a perch when I yanked. But there's so many perch and bass mixed right here. And you get walleye here too, which is really cool. So yeah, like I said, guys, if you're out of state, let me know where you're at. And I'd like to see, I don't know if I can see comments that come up. I'm not really familiar with anything on here, so if there's if there's any comments on here that I miss, I'll definitely look at the video later on when it posts to YouTube, and I'll go back and answer your questions for you afterwards. I don't know if you guys you can't see that, but fish just rose right over here. So I think there's gonna be a lot of fish here. You're just dragging a tube real slow. Real slow. And we're not even in the good spot yet. Like, as we get in closer, there's some real good boulders. But it's only like 3 or 4 feet deep. But they stack wicked right there. I got a snag right here. We'll have to get that one. Oh, there it goes. But you get the snags, it's good, because that means there's a rock down there. A lot of times they'll pick it right up off the snag for you. Beautiful out here today on Champlain, guys. Like, I wouldn't say it's glass, but it's pretty close. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit this area pretty thoroughly with a tube, and then I'm going to switch over to swim bait. And then I might even throw a jerk bait a little bit, give them something different to look at, especially when they stop biting. All right, let's get a. See, you can almost get a snag every single cast. I'm getting a perch bite right now. I think it's a perch. Oh, that might have been bass. I lost it. I don't think perch will pull the drag that hard. That's a snag now. At least they come out pretty easily usually. Alright, I gotta check these buttons here. What's going on here? So, plus, turn the camera around. You guys can look at my ugly face. Welcome to the. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. If whoever's watching, can you comment? Maybe you already did. I just want to see if it comes on. If I see it over the what's the plus here? Hold on a second. Start a poll? No, I don't want to start a poll. All right. Well, there we go. Let's see. Some chat. Let's see. All right. There we go. I don't know. I think I got it. It says I put chat on. I think. Let's see. Chat viewing options. Some options may potential spam. I don't care about that. All messages are visible. Okay, well, that's what it says. So. Catch some fish. So yeah, I am filming on the GoPros too today, so you'll see a video of this eventually. We're almost to one of my marked spots, so hopefully we can start getting them pretty quick here. Yeah, I wish my active was working up here. Be able to see the fish a little better. Yeah, it works back here, so it's my Ethernet cable's all messed up, unfortunately. we're gonna get them here pretty quick. We're getting pretty close to the spot. Yeah, get a lot of rock. There's a fish right in front of me at 32. Now my active target works for 1 second, and my bait's screwed up. There we go. Let me try to find that fish again. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? These fish move so quick. There's one at 20 right in front of me. I'm laying right on his head almost. No. Oh, there's one right under the boat, guys. There's one right under the boat. So I reset my screen, my fish finder itself. Active target works for a second. There's a fish at 40, but I think they just perch. Couple right here, guys. I'm landing right on top of a fish right here, so we'll see if I get him. See if I can call the shot here. Well. Oh, you bet. I think he bit it again. Hold on. Only thing about braid, I tell you. Braid is a pain in the ass. Let's see what this plus sign is. Start a poll. What's this crap? Share. What's this? Highlight save to your channel. No. Alright. Hey, how's it going? Whoever's on there, I don't even know. I gotta figure out how to figure out the chat and stuff on this, because people are probably talking. A couple fish over there. Oh, there's one right there. Dang perch. I know it's a terrible time to go live, but it is what it is. Figure I'd go live for a long period of time, that way some people can't get to it. They can get to it later. I'm gonna try to go live for a while. I mean, I'm at 92% battery life, so it's not horrible. So we'll get it down to about 20% before I turn it off. There's a fish, guys. Oh, it's a nice one too. Nobody's watching right now. I don't think anybody's watching. It's an alright one, probably a 3-pounder, maybe. No, he's not a 3-pounder. He's a 2.5er. Net him up. Be cool if I had a cameraman. Well, there's that one. Fat, so fat. Be cool if I had a cameraman that could like point the camera at the fish while I'm reeling it in and stuff. But second one on camera. A nice chunky fish. I mean, look, they're feeding up. They're already feeding up pretty good. I only saw one boat in the yard. Of course, I'm here early. It's 7:30 now, but I've been here fishing for about a half an hour. So, good one. Nobody's on. Come on. I'll hold them for 10 more seconds. But yeah, they'll be chomping. It's still early. When the water heats up, it's gonna be fire. All right, let's throw them back. Oh, so whoever's on just missed a catch. Like a 2.5er, not that big of a deal. But I only caught 2 here so far. I don't know, I've been fishing this spot for 17 minutes. We're waiting for the 5. We're waiting for a 5-pounder. I get one here, well, more than one. I get a few here every year in the spring like this. Go get them. I've actually been seeing fish rise, which is crazy. I wonder if topwater would work right now. It's if anybody wants to know, I'm in Alberg Passage area, and the water temperature is 51.5 where I'm at, which is about the same as what I found last week. Well, that one didn't want to come out. Usually they come out. It's probably stuck on zebra mussels. So many zebra mussels. There we go. Yeah. Is it stuck on a zebra mussel? Where's the camera? Yeah, zebra mussel. Dulls your hooks. Hook looks pretty good though still. So, a couple years ago, right here, caught an 8-pound walleye, which was kind of cool. 28-incher. That was pretty cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Perch bites. A lot of snags. my god. A giant bluegill I just saw right here. He's still right here. Giant. Holy crap. There we go. Probably should switch over to a swim bait or something just so I can get off the bottom, because it's shallow enough here where the fish are going to see it anyways. And with the swim bait, I probably won't get snagged up as much. I'm not going to get snagged a lot. This stuff is pretty rough. Like, I'm snagged right now. Hopefully I can get off of that. Yeah, I should call it like welcome to live snagged fishing. There's so much rock right here though. So much rock. There's no. That was smart. There's boulders everywhere. It's a beautiful spot. But when the water starts heating up a little bit today, I think they're going to be stacked right up in here pretty good. I'm snagged over here now. At least they're coming out, yeah. Oh, what do we got here? What are my fishing for today? Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah, cool. So I'm bass fishing today. Smallmouth mostly, probably some largemouth mixed in if I get bored. But catching some yellow perch too. Big ones when I do find them. They're hitting the tube bait. I've caught a bunch already before I went live. But yeah, this is Champlain, so you pretty much get anything. I'm sure I'll probably get a couple pike on video, stupid white perch, stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. How's the fishing been up there? It's probably pretty cold. The water anyway. We're at 51 degrees here, 51 and a half. Still pretty chilly, I think, for this time of year, maybe. I don't know. Every year I always think it's so warm and we're like ahead of schedule, and then you go out fishing and the water temperature is still like super cold. But yeah, I think I'm gonna switch over to, I just had something follow me in. Where's that? Perch. But let me switch over to this little swim bait real quick. I'll show you what I'm throwing. It's usually killer here. It's just a little, what do they call it? Kitech little swimmer, I think they're called. And I put a little football head on it that I actually used to make. I have a few left over. But we'll see what happens. Just kind of slow roll it. I'll probably get snagged if I go too slow, but that's the way you get them. Oh, yeah, I'm hitting bottom pretty good, which that's what I want. But like literally, I'm right on top of a boulder right now. I can see it. And we're only in, I don't know, 4 feet of water if I had to guess. Probably 4 feet, but I usually get them here. The water's usually a lot dirtier too. So that's kind of weird. So if any of you guys have heard me talk before, you're gonna notice I'm a little stuffy. I've been battling like a sinus infection for like 3 months. And now I have like slow, like bloody nose, what do you call it? A postnasal drip on the left side of my nostril, like almost all day long. And I blow my nose in the morning and it's all blood clots and shit. It's pretty gross. So I don't know. I thought I felt something. They just took my tail. Fish already took my tail. So, but yeah, so it's kind of a paddle. I gotta look at I gotta go to a specialist and see what's going on. I think I might have tore my septum when I was blowing my nose so much during the sinus infection. Great fish in here. just only brook trout, sea trout. Oh yeah, sea trout, that's cool. Salmon and ocean fish. Trusted lures are like them you just showed. Oh, okay, yeah. I've never heard of them. Trust Send. That sounds cool. I'll have to check them out. But yeah, the swim baits right now are killer. I went fishing the Connecticut River recently, and I mean, I caught like 50 in 6 hours, and it was actually kind of slow. I had periods where I was not catching any fish for like 30 minutes, and I still caught 50. 50 exactly before I left. And I also, there's a short video I posted last night that I almost got the state record fall fish, if you guys know what a fall fish is. I was off by .04. It's pretty crazy. All right, let me hook back up a swim bait here. Get some over here. So yeah, here's the Kitech little swimmers. This is a perch color. I'm gonna try that. They don't seem to be stacked here quite yet, but things can change quick here. I might have to stay off the shallows a little bit more. I might have to go a little teeny deeper. And there's some humps out here that usually, if they're not on right here, that they're stacked up out there, kind of waiting to come into here. So that's probably what's going on. But we'll figure that out pretty soon. I'm gonna take a few more casts of this. I'm gonna work my way around this point a little bit, and if nothing happens there, then I'm definitely gonna go out to those humps out here, because the last time they weren't here this time of year, I went out there and it was like crazy. And it was actually a day like today too, but it was a little rainy. I don't think we're supposed to get too much rain today, even though it looks like it. So I don't know if you're still on, the lone wolf there. The sea trout, are those like the same kind that you'd get down in like Florida? I don't know. You guys might call sea trout something different than what I'm thinking, I guess. I've heard of sea trout in many different types. Like I went to Florida, I don't know, a couple months ago for vacation, and I caught a sea trout. So I don't know if it's the same thing. I imagined there's no way it's got to be the same fish. It can't be. The water's too cold up there. Yeah, so let's see here. Do a little Vermont turnaround here. So far, both fish I caught right in this area came off my humps, my little, well, they're not humps, they're little rock piles out here a little deeper. So maybe that's what I gotta figure out. My active target's not working up here, so that's fun. Oop. Yeah, the perch aren't even biting right now over here. Crazy. So, I don't know. Looks like we got a little bit of rain coming up. Hopefully not. This way. I'll show you guys in a minute. Definitely looks a little rainy. If it's gonna start raining, I'll have to shut you guys off, and I'll turn you back on after the rain will stop. Um, yeah, it'd be kind of terrible watching me in the rain. I think my phone would probably be all right because the case is kind of decent, but. And can anybody just tell me how's the video? Is it choppy or is it decent? I don't know. It says I have good service up here, which is surprising. So I've been on live 30 minutes. I've only caught 2 bass. Ugh. Gotta pick up the pace here. Oh, big one just jumped behind me. That's a largemouth spot right over there. So. Ooh. There's a good fish, guys, at 50 feet. Let's see if I can trick him into biting here. Okay, I just casted right behind him with a reel. There he goes. Already, dude. That was cool. But my swim bait was dropping, and he hit it. And there's still like 4 or 5 right there with him. Oh, he just came off. Oh, let's try that again. Try that again. I got a couple more right here too. Ah, that's frustrating. All right, let's try to find some more. He's right under the boat. Oh, I just got no sourced. Let's see if I can go back here and just check to see if he's near it. Yeah, that's too bad. I can't believe that happened. That was probably a 3-pounder, nothing crazy, but oh, my fish finder came back on. All right, let's see. All right, well, looking for some more. There's one right there, but oh, there's one right there. Oh, there's a couple right there. 50 feet. That's unfortunate that I lost that fish, but oh, then our fish just jumped again. But whatever. So as soon as I hooked that fish, like 2 or 3 more came up and chased with it. So oh, here's a fish at 20. Probably a perch though, I think. Oh, here he comes. Come on. Oh no, it's a perch. That's definitely a perch. He's too small. Right, so oh, no source me. Oh, there he goes again. Definitely there's some weeds out here to my right. Yeah, they're not stacked up here, that's for sure, but they're starting to move up a little bit. Oh, there's a big fish right there at 60. Let's see if I can get out to him. I'm not gonna be able to tell because my fish finder keeps going no source, so I lost my view of it. So I don't even know where he's at. I mean, technically I could look at my other screen. Yeah. Let me look at my other screen real quick, guys. I'm actually gonna put this down. I'm actually gonna go after I'm actually gonna throw my tube again for a little bit. Oh, I wish this active target was working. This is so frustrating. There's literally one at 40 feet. Away. I got one sitting right here. Probably somewhere right in there. Nobody on to watch this fish coming up. Probably gonna get one right here. Well, in case anybody has missed it, I'm at Lake Champlain, northern Lake Champlain right now. We've got 3 smallies, 2 on live. I just started live 36 minutes ago, which is a little slow, and I just lost one on a swim bait. I don't know how. The swim bait's a little big for smallies, but I'm after big fish though. Beautiful out here right now. There's not a ripple on the water at all right here right now. It looks like the main lake. I can see the main lake from here. It looks like it's probably got a little bit of a ripple on it, but it's still nice. I gotta look at my active deck here. Nada. So last year I was here, we were catching like giant yellow perch up against this bank right here. And I mean big, real big. They were like pound-and-a-halfers. Giant, full of eggs. And I was catching them on little dinky swim baits. Like slowly slow rolling them, I guess you'd call it. Real slow, bouncing out the bottom. Which if I start getting some bites, some perch bites, I'll do that again. I have a little swim bait hooked up. I don't know what's up with my active target. Ethernet cable's destroyed or something. It was fine. Started acting up before I put the boat away last year. A little bit, not this much. And then I got 2 new fish finders to replace my other ones. Same thing, just they give me new ones. My other ones, something was wrong with them. And I put those in, and now this is happening constantly. So, but the active target works at the steering wheel pretty well. No issues there. But I can't see it. Coming. Throw out that swim bait again. Just use it as a search bait. I'm gonna switch it up to there's a couple humps out here that should be loaded up. Because if they're not here, they're out there. They're getting ready to come in. And then the problem is when this place like gets good, it's really good. Like you catch 100 fish at this one spot. But if they're all stacked up out there, that's fine. Oh, I heard a fish jump. You guys can't see that? No, you can't see that. Fish just jumped right over here. I know it's a terrible time to go live Wednesday in the morning. Most people are probably working. But I don't work on Wednesdays. Or every other Wednesday I do. Might chuck a jerk bait too. A little bit. I know there's some fish here, just there's not too many. They're not loaded up. I think as the day goes on, they might move up. I wish I could get my active target to work. See what I'm looking at here. Problem is with this Ethernet cable, when it doesn't work, like I can't see 2D up here. My mapping goes to like base maps, which is like super rudimentary like lines. So it really affects everything I'm looking at, unfortunately. Wish there was a way to turn that active target around, or my fish finder around if it was on a swivel mount, but it's not. All right, we might have to make a move. I don't know if I'm gonna continue the live if I do move like a far distance, or if I'm just gonna shut it off and go live again. I mean, I can keep you guys live. Just kind of take the phone off the swivel and move over and then put it back on there. Although it is probably on there pretty safely. It probably won't even move. So I'm not getting any action over here, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go back to the rocks. It's more like a weedy mixture over here. Let's see. I'm just gonna check the water temp over here. Yeah, 52 right now. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Usually that's the time, killer time. But it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. Last couple times out here, I don't know. Maybe people are hammering it, but I doubt it. There's a creek over here. Be back. We'll see what happens.